Good morning, Aquarius. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is just go on and just give you a romantic reading, which is valid, ladies and gentlemen, till the end of this month. And as always, if it resonates, go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay? I've decided to go on and use my Lenormand's deck today, as already shuffled and illustrated as we see here. In addition to using two other oracle cards, which I feel will give you um, more food for thought, as it relates to your romantic situation here, okay? So, here's how we're going to do this. Prior to getting into your reading, I'm going to go on and just make a few general observations, and then we're going to go on and just get into your individual cards with its meaning, their meanings, and just to see basically, you know, to examine your past or the basis of your situation that you're presently going through romantically, and just to see what the future has in store for you. Okay, so just looking at these cards here, I'm kind of getting an indication that it looks like you've had a lot of problems, it seems, with someone from your past, who appeared to be a bit, distressed or depressed or even ill. I'm also seeing a very well proportioned type individual, one who may have been a bit moody and somewhat stable, yet good nature, okay? And I'm feeling that the person may have been either older than you or you're older than them. I'm kind of getting a strong indication there. I'm also feeling too that I'm seeing a new person that it appears that it looks like they're going to be coming into your life, and I'm just seeing a lot of mental confusion and nervousness and a lot of breakdown in communication that seem to may have occurred for many of you in your relationships. But I do see that in the future, it looks like harmony is going to be restored. And so let's go on and just find out why. Okay, I'm just going to give you a brief synopsis of what I'm kind of seeing that, what you may have already experienced or presently going through, and what I'm kind of seeing you kind of moving towards. Okay, and then we're going to go back and just get into your individual cards here. You have this bed card, so that's certainly that card here. These are your bottom card energies here, so that certainly shows is a getting involved card, and it shows that a lot of you do want to kind of have a stronger, strengthened type commitment with this ring card showing there. You want to strengthen bonds. You want your relationship to move forward. And this card here, the Rider card, certainly shows a new person coming into your life, or even, in fact, for many of you, a reconnection between you and someone that whom you've been estranged, okay, or from whom you've been estranged, okay. And so I'm also getting an indication here with these cards here, which they are to your left. You have the coffin, okay, the cloud, and you have the heart card. And combining or blending these meanings to me would suggest that, I'm kind of seeing that you guys kind of experience, or if you haven't, you may be in the process of experiencing a painful separation that might have kind of, looks like it's already occurred, or either in the process, and your relationship kind of appeared, it looked a bit draining, and you felt something just wasn't right, that you really couldn't put your finger on it. I'm feeling, when it comes to this relationship, and you kind of wondered how things might, maybe turn out in the future, or whether you're kind of ever achieve, in fact, your heart desire, okay? And just moving on to your future, to your right, just to blend these three meanings here, we have the heart, the bouquet card, as well as the lily. That to me shows a rather lovely outcome that's going to be coming about to you guys, despite any challenges that you may have faced romantically. Even a surprise or a positive answer to something that you've been waiting. You're waiting for some type of communication for some of you, and that your relationship is in fact going to grow. And for some of you, this might even result in a sincere relationship, or it might be in more of a late type romantic connection, okay? Perhaps with someone older, as I've already suggested, or it could be you, really being the older person. So let's go on and just get right on back into your reading and get started. We all know that this card here, this is the bed card, so it's certainly the getting involved. So it shows that certainly might be on your mind in terms of you wanting to kind of really establish a stronger union with this person here, because you have that ring card, And with the ring card, that denotes an earth sign, okay? That's Taurus, Virgo, as well as Capricorn. And it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, a serious type relationship or an agreement of some sort that you may make, or even marriage or love bond, and kind of new encounters and engagements, in fact, of all sorts. So this energy definitely, as I suggested, forebodes well for some type of reunion that might come about, or either a stronger commitment with someone from whom you may have had problems with. Okay. And some of you might even be concerned about whether someone that you're dealing with has a commitment or is committed to another in some way, even may even feel yourself kind of stuck in a situation, or feel, in fact, because due to the circular nature of this ring card, that the person might even be kind of running circles around you, because this ring denotes also a course of a cycle, or in fact a repetitive event, or an event that tends to kind of crop up time and time again, y'all. Okay. And then when you have here, you have that rider card energy there, and that also denotes an air sign: Gemini, Libra, and or Aquarius. And this card is all about news once again, but news that kind of tend to come in, as well as new people, as already suggested. So you can certainly expect a complete change in your romantic situation. Okay. And it shows, even in fact, you receiving some type of communication from a romantic interest, and it could be even someone new, okay, or either someone from whom you've been estranged. Even a lover may be visiting, or a new prospects. And what this card is kind of suggesting to you is that you may want to just try to decide upon what actions that you really need to take in, because in any event, a surprise, it's certainly coming towards you, that I'm feeling you. I'm feeling, okay? That's kind of looks like it's to be expected. So let's go back into your individual cards here and just look at the circumstances surrounding your past, or the things that might be already in motion, okay? We have that coffin card. And again, that denotes a fire sign. That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And it certainly denotes, well, the ruler of this card is Pluto, and it denotes or a past lover. And it certainly is all about major changes, or perhaps ending a relationship, and major transformations of all sort, to include, feeling a bit dead or numb in a relationship. And it also, kind of speaks to kind of you accepting something that has been outworn or outdated in some way, and guilt kind of being relinquished. So many of you might have found yourself in a dead end relationship, and may have had a painful ending. I'm saying, for someone for whom that you really cared, or had so much feelings for, that I'm kind of getting here. And then when you're moving on to this next card here, you have the clouds, okay? And that also denotes an air sign: Libra, Aquarius, as well as Gemini. The rulers of this card are, in fact, Neptune and Mercury, and it shows a lot of instability and confusion, and even deception that may have surrounded that relationship that you had with this person. And even perhaps some of you, this person may have suffered from mental type issues, and very unstable, but it kind of made you very uncertain about your kind of existence in this relationship, and you're kind of still kind of wondering, what's really is to be expected, or what might be coming up for you in matters of the heart. Okay, so let's move right along. Look, your future cards here. We have that bouquet card, and that refers to an earth sign: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Venus is the ruler. And this is certainly, once again, a very positive card, as already suggested from the observation, because this card is all about joy, success, and moving from a treacherous past, ladies and gentlemen, to a happier future. So it's the blessing card. So it could even represent an anniversary or an engagement for some of you that might kind of come up. I'm kind of getting here. And then you have the lily card falling in the last position there, that also denotes an earth sign: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And it's all about peace, happiness, and maturity. And it certainly represents a mature relationship that you're going to have. Even for some of you, even after having incessantly waited, for a while for things to kind of manifest for you, this card kind of shows a relationship, more than likely with someone older, or you might be the older one, and It's vice versa. It's either or. Some of you might need to kind of be a bit more patient, with this person, because this person appears it looks like they may even have virtuous intent this time around. So I'm kind of seeing someone either new, and it could be both, someone new or even someone that's kind of coming from your past that you may have had some problems with. Okay, and last but not least, I've decided to just go and include two additional oracle cards to just give you a bit more parting advice here. And first, you have also positive cards there. Love abounds, ladies and gentlemen. This card is all about optimism and trust and openness. So it's kind of telling you that you, in fact, have the power to achieve whatever it is that you want to kind of bring into your romantic arena. And just try to listen to your intuition and listen to your heart. And if needed, offer forgiveness or make yourself, in fact, more available to the person that you will want to be with, because this is showing that it's certainly a good time to kind of manifest your goals. And along with that, we have success in growth. And that certainly is all about speed and progress that you should expect when it comes to your romantic situation. And it says pretty much for you to kind of stay focused with what your intentions are and what you want. Because your efforts that you've kind of, the things that you've done in the past, it's time that it's showing that you're going to be rewarded for those efforts. Okay. And it shows that your relationship, in fact, is going to flourish, and really continue to listen to your intuition and to know everything is just going to be all right, you guys. Always remember too that your old ways of doing things are also in fact going to change. Okay, so be expected or expect new challenges. Okay, and plant new ideas and new seeds. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. As always, I look forward to hearing your comments, and if you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now and give this reading a big thumbs up. Thanks a lot. If any of you wish to have a more personalized reading, you can contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Thanks a lot.